What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking of My Big Tarot, here where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truths. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss DC. As you all know, you do not have to believe in tarot. Do not exclude yourself from my message because this shit can actually happen. Y'all, this is going to be a part 2. Okay, so Julio, Foolio's girl, I don't know if her name is Blanca, Blanco, Bianca, Manny. All of my information will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And if this is so, drop a tip in my cash app, leave a comment, and let me know. And y'all, Julio, this is part 2. Now, I did one already. Julio, Foolio's girl, I believe, was a Sagittarius. And it was very difficult to get information on her. So I don't know when her exact birthday is. I just know I had to go stalking a little bit when I went to her Instagram channel. She said my vibe Sagittarius, but like I said in the first video, it wouldn't really surprise me because Julio Foolio was a Cancer, and I know a lot of Cancer Sagittarius relationships. It's a lot of love, hate, and within that video. Y'all, hold on one second. So yeah, like I was saying, it was very difficult to find her. And there were a couple of things that I wanted to mention that I did mention in the first one, but I'm going to re-mention in here in part 2 because the reading might be slightly different than the first message. But the first thing I wanted to mention is that when I saw her Instagram and a couple of videos that she had, I only seen her with one child, one son. And so I've been hearing a lot of people say, oh, she had a baby by the op. She had a baby by the ops. If she did have a baby by the op, I was just trying to figure out, it had to be before she got involved with Julio Foolio, because I just don't see him getting involved with her. But then again, he would, because I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. One second. All right, y'all. Excuse me for that. But yeah. So like I said, I only seen one child, so I don't really know. I don't, and I seen a couple of videos with her and her son and Foolio in the video. So he was clearly very aware of her child, but then he had kids too. So I don't think they had kids together. However, I don't know. She, from what I saw, is a 22-year-old entrepreneur. That's not uncommon for Sagittarius. To be entrepreneur, she does hair, specifically braids, box braids, locks, mermaid locks, all types of stuff like that or whatever. And she clearly likes to dress up, but I feel like she wants to be taken care of. And if y'all go and look at the first video, that's a whole situation. And some people that I know that are Sagittarius, you have Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift, who is a Sag. Offhand, I know those two, but either way, let's see what we got. So there may be a message of concern coming from this girl. Now, this video is going to be for Sagittarius energy, but with emphasis to her. Okay, so they did say that she received a message of concern and she gave out a message of concern. And that message of concern was to let everybody know that Julio Foolio was indeed deleted. So she may still be in a sense of concern, because even though he's gone, the people that he was involved with that may or may not have liked her or cared for her could still be an issue. So let's not forget that. But I feel like she's very concerned about something. Y'all. Now, why is this crazy? Earlier today, I did a Julio Foolio live part 4. And in that video, I pulled this card And I believe it was the second card that I pulled. Y'all, don't be trying to believe me. I'm telling you, my tarot reading ability is real. A lot of people, anybody could read, but it don't make a lot of shit true just because you know how to read. Spirit, the highest power, that feminine energy gave me this goddamn ability. And I'm telling y'all, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. If y'all look at my live that I did earlier today, okay? Julio Foolio, I literally, the title said, Julio Foolio wanted love, marriage, and he wanted the type of life that Ace had. He wanted the family man life that Ace had. I literally said earlier that Julio Foolio wanted to get married. He wanted to transition into the married man. Like, I'm telling y'all. And now it's coming up in her reading. This marriage, bruh. What are the chances? I'm telling y'all. What are the chances? Y'all, somebody here, she was concerned. Maybe she didn't want somebody to find out that she was married. Maybe now she's concerned that, I don't even understand why she would be concerned about not getting married anymore. But there is a concern here of marriage. Now, how do you link this and me doing a Julio Foolio reading earlier and him wanting to get married? She knew, I'm telling y'all, he wanted to get married to this girl. And maybe she was concerned about it because she knew that she was on some bullshit. Y'all don't be wanting to listen to me. Y'all want to keep fucking with these chicks that's going to put y'all in these situations. I'm telling you, somebody between her or Julio Foolio, somebody here was concerned about getting married. It's coming up in her reading because I specifically meditated and I said Sagittarius energy. Earlier, I specifically said Cancer and Aquarius energy because Ace is an Aquarius and Julio Foolio is a goddamn Cancer. I said Cancer and Aquarius energy earlier, and right now I'm doing Sag energy. Julio Foolio was dealing with, bruh. Look, the thought of marriage. He wanted to marry her. I'm telling you, he wanted to marry her. But he knew that she was probably full of shit. And in tarot, as you know, the energy could be reversed. So I could be talking to the collective and pulling up somebody energy, and it may not be collective that's actually doing the bullshit. It could be who you're dealing with that's doing the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it could go either way. It could either be you as a collective doing the bullshit or whoever we're talking about. So, or whoever you're dealing with, should I say. So again, 333, John 3:16. They always give Bible verses when you get married. But I'm telling you, she was concerned about marriage, and he was too. Now, he was probably thinking about marrying her, and now she's not going to be able to get married. And what's crazy about this situation is my dad and his girl went through a similar situation. She really wanted to get married, and my dad was kind of like, I fuck with you, but I'm on the fence about marrying you. Now he's not marrying her at all. I think they made a split up or broke up. But if you look at that situation in comparison to this situation, he is gone, so she can't get married to him. So it's to say, when I say signs go through some of the same shit just differently, both of the situations, you had the feminine Sagittarius energy who wanted to get married. You have both of the Cancer energies who was like, I fuck with you, but I don't really know if I want to get married to you or not. And my dad and her just broke up. But her and Foolio, he's gone, so she can't. I'm telling y'all, like, y'all don't be wanting to listen. Y'all better check out them signs. Look at that. Now she may end up going into poverty because I really believe she was using Julio Foolio for his money. He had money. Clearly, he had money. He had resources. And now she's looking like, well, damn, now that we not getting married, Or now that they're not getting married, she is not going to be able to get his resources. Bruh. Now that they're not married, because she was probably banking on, oh, let us get married. And if we get married, now my money is your money, guaranteed. And she wanted to be taken care of. She didn't want to have another baby by him. And she probably used the fact that, look what just slipped out. Look what just slipped out. I'm sitting here shuffling. Look what just slipped out. This came out in Julio Foolio's reading too. I'm telling you, he plucked this card out of the deck. Julio Foolio is only in my energy for the sake of this reading. Okay? Only in my energy for the sake of this reading. And he pulling her cards. Okay? He's pulling her cards. A dude will confuse himself trying to confuse you. So, and again, he may not have been the one that was confused. Maybe it was her. But I think he was the one that was confused. And I say that because he may not have really trusted her like that. I'm telling you, he probably didn't trust a girl like that. He was probably looking like, now, I don't trust you. And I told y'all in another video that I did before the live today, he was on Instagram live with a chick named Messy T or some ugly joint. And she was trying to get Julio Foolio to pull up on her. And he was like, nah, bitch. I mean, fuck that. You might try to get me set up. And she like, you the bro, you the homie. But she went from calling him the bro and the homie to you ain't nothing to be getting set up. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, and he's sitting there calling her a bitch and all types of stuff. And I'm sitting here like, well, what the fuck? Like, if a dude was talking to me like that, he would have got cursed out and the phone would have been hung up. Like, I'm not talking to you. Like, the fuck wrong with you? Like, who you talking to like that? Like, and she's steady on the phone, bro. Like, pull up. I'm just telling you to pull up. And like, you not nothing to be like, it's not nothing. You the homie, you the bro. Why would I set you up? And la la la. And he like, bro, I don't fuck with you like that. Like, I don't know you like that. Like, I'm not pulling up on you. Like, for real. And he was like going smack at her, like, for real, like in a negative way. Look, you so pretty. In his mind, he probably thought, damn, even though I really don't fuck with her like that, like, I'm telling you, Julio Foolio was, Taro, stop, bruh. Julio Foolio was confused because it's like I want her, but then I don't. She bad. She got her own, but shit, she for the streets. Like, she got ass, but it's a lot of chicks that got ass. Like, I'm confused. Do I want her? Do I not want her? Like, I know the joint for the streets. She was probably for the streets. Sages, I ain't gonna lie, Sages be out there. I'ma just keep it funky with you. Sages be out there quietly, but them joints be out there. Like, look at Sagittarius women. Look at the history of their relationships. I even use Nicki Minaj. Like, Nicki Minaj is in a relationship with a dude who got all types of, he got a background, and it's not a good one. It's not a good one. I'm telling y'all, it's not a good one. Look. My health issues involve me being sick of you. He was skinny as hell. He was probably stressed out because he really wanted that love and that relationship. And there was a couple of videos that I seen with him or whatever. And he was laid up with her or whatever. She was kissing on him. And yeah, you bad, you pretty and all of that. But that don't mean nothing. A lot of y'all, and a lot of y'all fail to realize men are visual. So you could be bad as shit. Like, bad in terms of, like, you out here in the streets. You done slept with my brother. You done slept with my daddy. You done slept with my uncle. You done slept with my best friend. You be out here scamming. You be out here stealing. You be out here doing all of this faulty, unrighteous shit. But I still like you because you look good and because the sex is good. You're so pretty. And when you look at her, she not really Tara, get away from that door. Get away from the door. Going outside every 5 minutes and then you be ready to come in as soon as I let you out. Excuse me, y'all. My dog, every time I do a reading, she want to walk over to the door and go to the bathroom. She be outside all of about 2 seconds and then get to scratching on the door. Why did you want to go outside in the first place? Got my daggone neck hurting. But anyway, so he might have, and then he did have health issues. He got shot in his foot or something, or he got shot somewhere. I believe I read he got shot somewhere, and she was probably aggravating him the whole goddamn time. She was probably there, but she was probably an irritant the entire time. Look, my health issues involve me being sick of you, and now that he's deleted from the picture, she don't get that man resources, she don't get that man money, she don't get that man nothing. I'm gonna just let y'all read that for a second. Toxic people. You can be high priced, wanted by many, and still end up like this. Still end up like this cigarette. I say it all of the time when I pull this card out. Everybody smokes cigarettes, it seems like. It's a lot of people that smoke cigarettes. They go through them boxes and they're expensive. They're not $2 or $3. Them things be like $7, $8. And when you go through a pack of them joints a day, that's let's just say it's $7. And you go through a pack a day, that's $7 a day. $7 times 7 days a week is $42, bruh. $7 times 365 days out of the year. $7 times 365. Y'all, look at that. That's $2,500 a year. 555. Change is good. Change is necessary. Change will happen. Okay, be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. Take action on something that's needed to take action on. But yeah, didn't I just say this? She looked good. She dressed real nice. Body was in order. Had everything going for her. But guess what? She wasn't worth it because her attitude was bad, or she was probably a fucking gold digger. She was probably a gold digger. I'm telling you. And look at the bottom. And look at the bottom of the deck. Toxic relationships, bottom of the deck. When you single, you happy. He was happy when he was probably single. He probably did want to be in a relationship, but he knew it was toxic. It wasn't the relationship that he wanted for himself, and he was confused. Look, y'all. He was confused by her. He was confused by her. I'm telling you, she was probably using that man for his money. She was using that man for his money. She could have even been LGBTQ. She could have been liking girls as well. I feel like he was very confused by her. She confused him. She made him think that she wanted him, but she really wanted his money and his resources. And it's like, you had your own shit. What you need his for? You could have made a name for your own self. You got your own business at 22. He was 26. Like, bruh. Dudes love toxic chicks till they put them on child support. Y'all, I'm telling you, he wanted a family. She did not. He wanted to love her. She did not. She wanted that man for his money and for his status. Foolio was not that attractive. I'm going to just keep it funky with you. He just wasn't. He might have been very talented, and he knew how to get money. And cancers are they have a very weird obsession when it comes to money. They know how to get money, and they're very good at whatever it is that they got to do to get some money. And I'm telling you, he liked her because she comes off to me as a toxic in the streets type of girl. She looked like a hood chick, like. And if you don't know, now you know. Two toxic motherfuckers. And it's like he was toxic, wanted somebody who wasn't toxic. But if you toxic, you only gonna attract the same thing. He attracted Beyonce. We all thought for a while Beyonce was cool. Now it's coming out Beyonce on that bullshit. Jay-Z, we already know on that bullshit. Both of you motherfuckers is on that bullshit. Both of y'all is on that bullshit. She is very pretty and attractive, you know what I'm saying? And she uses her looks to get what she wants. That's what she was going to do. She was going to use her looks to get what she wanted from Julio Foolio. Fuck up your own life. I'm telling y'all. Fuck up your own life. Don't try to fuck my life up. Don't try to use me, step all over me to get ahead. Don't try to step on me to get ahead. He didn't need to step on her to get ahead. She would have needed to use him because he was the bigger person. He was the most valuable person. That boy, if I'm not mistaken, was worth like $2 million. He was a millionaire. He may not have been a millionaire, but the boy was worth, his net worth was $2 million. I seen on one of these websites, his net worth was like 2 million. Look, nip tuck honey, I don't need a big butt, got a cute face, little body, and a blonde haircut. Now, like I said, she could have been trying to use her looks to get ahead. But it's like you got your own business. You an entrepreneur. What do you need to use him for? You know why? Greed and to get more. She was toxic and she probably wasn't happy with him. I'm telling you. And dudes love toxic chicks until they put them on child support. And see, she probably did not want no baby. She was probably like, look, I don't want no more kids. I already got a little one. I don't want another one. Because they be about their money. They be having to work. So they don't really have time. They got time to lay up, but they don't have time to have kids. When that dude with the 4 kids try to flex, that's what I'm saying. He might have had the money, but everything else about him, he wasn't attractive. His music was trash. Let's just keep it funky, y'all. Like I don't care about whatever. Hey, the shit he was making wasn't music. It wasn't music. It was just a bunch of bullshit ass words. Just a bunch of bullshit ass words, thug music and shit. That shit's not music. Like, what do you call it? Drug dealing, like that shit is just. Y'all, please don't irritate me with this shit, because I feel the energy of y'all saying, you know, somebody else, Libra, my Libra friend. Please do not. I'm in my energy. I'm in my rightful energy. And let me tell you something. God said, as long as I'm doing his will, as long as I'm doing her will, because I believe God is a woman. I believe God is the highest power, is a feminine energy. I don't believe it's a man. She said, I could do whatever I wanted to do as long as I was doing her will. As long as I was righteous and doing her will, I could curse, I could say what I want, I could be the type of person I want. If you don't like my energy, it's unfortunate. But this is me. This is the inner, this is what makes me me. Like, this is not fake. This is how I am in real life. Ask anybody that know me. Y'all can even go on my social media. Desi DC on Instagram. Desiree AC, okay, on Facebook. Desi DC. My name is Desiree, but Desi DC on Snap. I really don't be on there though. But y'all look at my energy. And if you knew me in real life, you would know I'm like this in motherfucking person. I'm not bullshitting. Somebody here had multiple kids and was trying to flex. But it's like you got all of these kids, you got all of this money, all of this status, but you really didn't say too much about your children. And my thing is, why would you live this life? Because you live in this life, you put your children at risk. You put your kids at risk. And then you got bitches like this that be wanting to deal with men like this. You putting your motherfucking kids at risk. Like a lot of y'all don't care about these babies that y'all bringing into this world. So I don't got no respect for nobody like this. I don't. Even Young and Ace. That last song he did is the only song I've ever heard him do. Game Over. And I ain't gonna lie, the joint was bomb. But I don't really have respect for the parenting, the lack of parenting skills. Because you have brought children into this world knowing that motherfuckers do not care about taking the lives of your children. They don't care. I've been sitting here watching this YSL or this Young Thug case all day. And the star witness, Lil Woody, just recently had a baby like 8 months ago. And somebody who was supposedly his friend at one time came to his house, his front yard with a daggone rifle, blasting at this fool house. He blasted at this fool house. He blasted at that fool mother house. He blasted at that fool neighbor house. He done blasted at the fool neighbor thinking it was his house. So not only did they blast the neighbor's house, when they realized, damn, that's not even this dude's house, they went and blasted his house, blasted his mother's house. Didn't care about taking the mother's life. Didn't care about the fact that he had an 8-month-old baby. I don't have no respect for y'all like that. I don't. These kids is too motherfucking important. And if you don't care about these kids, y'all need to stop having them. Stop having them. Stop having them. Shit. Look at this. Narcissist. One of them was a narcissist, if not both of them. And it's like y'all both was taking advantage of each other. Y'all was both using each other. And if you look at this, I think both of these motherfuckers is narcissists. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Both of them. Narcissistic. They have narcissistic traits. They may not be full-blown narcissists. I done dealt with 2 in my life. 2 full-blown narcissists. And them motherfuckers are crazy as hell. If you know, you know. Like, and whoever here had the most kids, and it was probably him, I think they were both narcissistic and they were both using each other. They got a video. If you ever watch him, he's a narcissistic life coach. ASSC Direct, okay? And he Holiday. I forgot what his first name is. Something Holiday. I forget what his name is, but ASSC Direct. He's a narcissistic life coach, and he talks about narcissistic personality disorder and how it is a real thing. And I forgot what I was going to say to y'all. Oh, he has a video about what happens when 2 narcissists get into a relationship. When you got one narcissist that meets another narcissist. See, fuck up your own life when you try to trick Bay into eating vegan food. Somebody was trying to trick somebody into having a relationship. Having a particular type of relationship. So she may have been trying to confuse him by getting into a relationship and saying, oh, babe, I want to marry you. I love you. Babe, I love you. You my everything. I know you for a week, but that's the same thing. Like, bruh. And this time they not coming back. So they may have broke up. Damn, Gina. This time they may have broke up and got back together a couple of times. He might not have he might have been with this girl multiple times, or she, since the reading is for her, she may have been with him multiple times. Okay, they got together, broke up, got together, broke up, and that's what I'm saying. It was toxic from the jump, and on their separation, she might have messed with the op then. I don't know if she had a baby with the op, but maybe she had a baby with the op first, and then I'm gonna get a couple more, y'all, because look, dudes be 35 plus and still act like this. Cancers also do have attachments to their mothers. Cancers generally do have some form of attachments to their mother. So he could have had an issue with his mom, or, and like I said, he could have been very much connected to his mom. Maybe he had a really good relationship with his mom. But I know that some cancers can also, like, there was a cancer that I used to deal with. He was African, right? And he didn't really know how to cook. So his mother would cook dinner for him, and she would cook a lot of food so he would have food for the week. This is a grown ass man. He was a police officer too. A grown ass man, and he was a police officer too. Okay. And he had his mom cook for him because he did not cook. Like, he did not like to cook. He did not cook. So she would make food almost every 2 to 3 days, simply so he would have something to eat. Living cheap is expensive. I know cancers be penny pinchers. They do. So she was probably in that energy of, damn, like, I need you to spend that money on me. How much pussy I gotta give you for you to spend some money? Because he was probably, like I said, he probably didn't really trust her. He liked her because the sex was probably good. But I'm telling you, she was using him, and she wanted to marry him. Yeah. She may have been trying to get him to buy her a new body. She may have been trying to get him to buy her a new body. He may have, if she got the implants. You know, a lot of them be getting them implants, 22 years old, with fake ass and fake titties. Like, that's crazy. We're going to get a couple more. Somebody was also going through mental depression, and it's her. She's going through mental depression because now it's like my financial stability is gone. And see, I don't even think she might have even really wanted sex from him, to be honest. Oh, he probably thought if he left me, I wouldn't be able to get none. But she got some from somebody else. Okay, okay. They claim they don't want it, but can't stay away from it. Typical. One more. Learn your signs. Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus. She could have been messing with. I feel like this girl had multiple personalities. She had, like, and I'm telling you, she had, look, bottom of the deck. A man will never abandon ship, leave a relationship until he knows he has another life raft. A man will never abandon ship, leave a relationship unless he knows he has a life raft waiting, meaning another person. So he probably figures, shit, I know this bitch got a lot going on with her. I'm gonna stick around and stay in this relationship because the sex is good, because she look good, because she got everything together. But I feel like the one flaw she had is that she was for the streets. And he was kind of confused because it's like, damn, I mean, is it that bad? Yeah, it was. This girl was going to use this man for his money. She was. She had multiple personalities. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Like, if you look at Nicki Minaj, why does she act like she English? Hello. Roman, Roman, where are you? I don't know. Like she get that acting like she multiple people. She Roman, she Nicki Minaj, she her regular self. Like if you look at her, she has all of these different fucking personalities. She switch up moods. And I'm sure, and I know Sagittarius women are like that. And for whatever reason, Sagittarius women love using that. And if you know a Sag that use that English accent, leave me a comment. I don't know. And it's a chick that I watch on Instagram. She's a Sagittarius. I absolutely love her. She's so funny. She actually do hair, and she makes clothes out of, like, she knits. She young and real cute too, and she knits. You know what I'm saying? But she'll every now and then get to using that English accent. Hello, how are you? Are you right? Do you have any money? Like what that? You know what I'm saying? And then one of the chicks that I work with, she was real thick. She used to wear nasty clothes, meaning she would show herself. And it's like, why you darn near 265 wearing clothes that don't even fit me? You know what I'm saying? And she would literally, I was in the nursing field. I worked for LabCorp, but I don't really know what she was, but she worked for the doctor that I was working with. And she would literally talk to the patients in an English accent. Like, oh my God, can you please tell your daughter not to put her feet on the chair? Please don't, little girl, don't put your feet on the chair, please. Oh my God, those glasses are beautiful. I love that. Oh, your hair is gorgeous, darling. Like she would literally talk like that. And when I started working there and I heard her talking like that, I was like, do she really talk like that? I mean, if she do, she do. And my coworkers was like, she don't. Y'all, if you don't, you better.